We got a little video here from Bill Maher debating or having a conversation with an Islamic apologist. I'm not really sure where this is going to go, but I'm curious to hear his take because he usually has some base takes. I'm Tyler Traveling Glad, your favorite Sweet Zionist Prince. You can become a Sweet Zionist Prince or Princess just like me by getting the merch down below the description of thetravelingclad.com. And let's get right into this video.
These students, same student, feel offended that your views of Islam, the generalization, and they said it clearly in their declaration, they said the generalization perpetuate bigotry. This is what they said. Look, I am all for freedom for speech. I love debates. I hate monologues. When you invite somebody to a commencement speech, you said it, it's about the students. And the New York Times in this piece this morning said, you can counter a bad speech with a good speech, except they don't have that venue. They don't have that opportunity that day of graduation. They can't opt out of that. And I'm telling you one
about
thing.
that subject,
I
as
understand.
I just said.
And
But does that mean we never have speeches? Every speech has to be two people?
But this is a commencement speech. This is a commencement address
Every commencement
of
speech
these
is one
students
speaker.
who are actually, listen, would you accept an openly anti-Semitic person
But
to
I'm
give a
not-
commencement speech
I
to a
would-
Jewish student? I actually would not accept that.
Yes, first, yes, you would probably. And second, it's happening now, so it's a relevant point.
As I just said, even Reza Aslan says I'm not a bigot, so I rather resent the idea that I'm comparable to an anti-Semite. All I've ever done was basically read facts.
What
I mean-
facts did you read?
Well,
Never invited.
Listen,
You are comparing, I am sorry, Ben.
Bill, I don't think we want to read.
You are comparing jihadist, Salafist, Sunni. You don't know the difference. You're comparing all Muslims in one
you're a
pot. And
Palestinian.
and I am actually a secular Muslim. And when you talk about
okay, let me
Islam
ask
in a
you-
certain way, I have to tell you, and it's
Can you be-
offensive sometimes.
Can you
and
be-
some people feel
But it's
threatened.
okay to be offensive. That's what free speech is all about. If free speech is only speech you like, it's not free speech.
They invited him for a debate. He can go to a debate. I will accompany you in that debate if you want. I'm happy to have that debate wherever you want.
He was
However,
invited to be a
whenever-
commencement speaker, and then he made a statement that
Can
people
you-
didn't
can
like.
I don't know what to say. I can understand.
Can you be gay in Gaza?
Yes, you can.
Really?
Yes, you can.
And live?
Absolutely, you can. You know what? It's even more offensive because you're saying
I'm just asking because I've heard
you can be
different. I've
gays
read-
in Gaza.
Really?
I traveled the Middle East.
Is there a
This
gay
what I
bar
do.
in Gaza?
This is what I do for a living. You are comparing the majority of Muslim states with Saudi Arabia or with
Should I call
with
Affleck
ISIS.
and get him back here so we can?
You don't have to.
The
You know, this is. Do you want to listen or you want?
Muslim.
I think it's
about. I think it's about whether someone can be invited to give a speech, and people will listen. Maybe they'll agree with it. Maybe they won't. But we don't have a situation in Berkeley where people can't give a speech. I mean, that's the whole essence of
I
the
mean,
American system is
it's
people can
ridiculous.
give a
I'm sorry,
speech.
General.
Not everybody has to agree
The
with
Muslim
everything everybody
community in
says.
this country, you are treating them like a fifth columnist, and they are not. And
No,
guess
I
what?
am not.
And then guess what? If these people are the Muslim community, feel threatened and feel offended, and they are underrepresented in the media and underrepresented in political avenues. You never invite them here on these issues.
Never invite them here. You're here.
These issues.
Reza here is here.
On these,
They're here all the time.
on these issues.
What do you mean on these issues?
I mean,
I'm the
I
one who
happen
says
to
I
be-
want to stop talking about this. I can't because things happen in the news.
Reza was invited to talk about something else. It was August 1st.
Well, Reza's been here
I
a
mean,
lot.
And I'm happy that he's been here, and I've been here, and I'm so happy to be invited here. However, if you want to have a serious conversation about Islam, and I'm sorry to tell you this, Bill.
Every time I say
have
something
a
you don't like, it's not a serious conversation or I'm a bigot. I'm sorry. In your world,
can't
either I'd
compare-
say exactly what you want me to say or else I'm a bigot. And that just doesn't work
if
for
you,
me.
Look, if you're... You don't have to say what I want, because what I want is not a war on Islam. I want to win the war on terror. We are repeating the same things that actual Al-Qaeda is saying.
Okay.
The same thing. You are actually doing the work for them. Zawahiri used to say, and Bin Laden used to say, this is not a war on terror. This is a war on Islam. My father was Muslim. He was Sufi. You don't even know the difference between Sufi, Sunni, Shafi'i,
Yeah, I do.
Hanbali. You don't.
well,
for you, we are all
I
jihadists,
know that
and
in
it's
many
not true.
places in the world, if you left your religion, what would happen?
Guess what? Let me tell you something.
It would be
Many
okay. You
people
could
in
walk inside.
Tunisia,
You could walk inside a door in
Many
Gaza and
peop-
say, "You know what? I'm a Presbyterian today."
Maybe not in Gaza, to be honest, but you can do it in Jordan. You can do it in Lebanon. The majority of you are blaming the majority for the criminal acts of a minority. Unfortunately, the majority are disorganized, and there's a small minority that are well organized, and they're controlling the narrative.
I have to move on.
I'm happy that you move on, but I'm telling you, there's some people that lose. If you would have said some of the things that you would have said about African Americans and about Jews, you would be fired.
But African Americans and Jews don't belong to a religion that wanted to kill Salman Rushdie for writing a book, if we want to get back to the free speech issue. So I'm sorry, that's called false equivalence.
Okay.
Not all religions are allowed. I have to move on. I'm so sorry, but
Base take on Bill Maher. I really do. I do agree with most of what he said there. Here's the reality, and I'm the last person who's ever going to criticize Islam as a religion. And I agree with her also, by the way, that most people don't know the dang difference between what a Sufi Muslim is and what a Bektashi Muslim is, and the different millions and billions of groups of Muslims that exist out there. By the way, it doesn't make it a better point for you, because it just shows the lack of cohesion with these groups, which is a bigger issue. It's a huge issue, actually. Sorry, I got to get out of this apartment, guys. I'm like in a fucking mess. I'm very uncomfortable. That's why there's a green screen behind me right now. Soon there will be a good set here. But the fact that you have such a lack of cohesion between your groups does not prove your point to be better. It actually makes your point a lot worse. The fact that you don't have social cohesion between your groups, and the fact that you're extremely unpredictable as a group of people. We have no idea what you're going to do next. I was talking to a Muslim the other day about how Muslims are cat people and Jews are dog people. Or sorry, Arabs. Like in Islam, there's some hadith somewhere that said that dogs are impure and they're dirty animals and that you can't have them in your home. And so Muslims gravitate to having cats as pets, usually instead of dogs. Generalization, but that's usually the gist. And dogs, I mean, even one of the tribes of Israel, one of the main emblems was a dog. The dogs are huge in Jewish culture, huge in the Jewish world, huge in Israel culture. And we're like the dog people, they're the cat people. And I feel like it says a lot. Jews, a lot of times, we're just like, please love me, please accept me. We're always like a dog. We're like, just please, anything you want. I'm super loyal. Just please love me, accept me, anything you want. Just show me love. And cats are super erratic. You have no idea. I made a joke that was a little bit dark, but I was like, you have no idea with a Muslim. One day they're going to be super nice to you. One day they're just going to Allahu Akbar and blow up. You have no idea. And that's like what a cat is. A cat could be spending time with you, licking you, cuddling with you, and in the same moment, slap you and injure you. In the same moment, that's what a cat can do. And so I feel personally like cats, and that's the Muslim world in a nutshell. And if you criticize that, if you talk about that, if you want to have a conversation about why that's a thing, you get called a racist for it. It's not right. That's not how we should operate as a society. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you a long time. Goodbye, Klats. Have you struggled with repping your Zionism in style? Well, boy, do I have a solution for you. Head to thetravelingclat.com and become a sweet Zionist prince or princess today. Or maybe even let the world know you're a white colonizer with matching hat. Tell the comments section you were thrown out of 109 countries by joining the 109 Club with a matching hat. They say it was promised to you 2,000 years ago? Double down and grab a shirt that was promised to you 3,000 years ago with a matching hat. Ever dreamed of Zionizing like me? Do it with a matching hat, damn it! Show off your Iraqi pride by being someone's Baghdadi, or showing them you were made in Iraq with a matching hat. It's time to laugh in the face of those who attack us. Wear their hate with pride and you become untouchable. TheTravelingClad.com. We got mugs, stickers, shirts, hoodies, and so much more. Go grab yourself something nice, Habibis and Habibtis. You deserve it. If you don't want to buy any merchandise, the best way to support me is by donating on Buy Me a Coffee, my PayPal, or becoming a member on my Patreon. Your support is very much needed and very much appreciated. Thank you.